I mean, that's something best determined by local communities. Okay, we had Mr. McBeath, and then we'll...
Many of you asked the question, what is the reason for this hunt? And Scott just gave his answer. I will tell you that I don't agree with Scott's position on that. I don't think that a justification for this hunt has anything to do with urban bear conflicts. I think that's a completely separate issue that the communities need to deal with. I don't think it has anything to do with population control. I don't think it has anything to do with safety. So where does that leave us? What it leaves us is with a core difference of how we think about wildlife and how you think about wildlife. And I will tell you that I am very happy that you've come here, and I can see that you're very passionate. I can see that you care about wildlife, and that you care about the bears. But I will tell you that us as sportsmen have that same passion. And it's more, I realize it's very difficult for you to understand where we come from, but I can tell you that the people in this room that are here that are sportsmen are the most committed wildlife advocates that I have ever seen. I have been doing this on a county advisory board level for 3 years and now 2.5 years on the commission, and I cannot begin to tell you how passionate the people in this room are with respect to wildlife. I can point out to this gentleman in the purple shirt back here, and I can tell you that he and I do not see the same on a lot of issues, but I will never question his commitment to wildlife. This gentleman that's sitting right here in the shorts, Mel Belding, has won the Kirch Award. I won't even go into the details of what this man has done for the benefit of wildlife, but I can tell you that I seriously doubt that anybody has that kind of commitment in this room, including myself. So the reason we hunt goes to the core of this issue, your question, why are we doing this hunt? We're doing this hunt simply because there's a huntable population, and it fits within the wildlife management model that is the very purpose for the Department of Wildlife. Our beliefs are such that if we hunt an animal, it is absolutely protected, that we are going to commit resources to that animal, and we are going to make sure that it survives. And I can tell you that it is my firm belief that if an animal is made a game animal and we hunt it and we manage it, its survival is guaranteed. I know that these concepts are difficult for you to understand, but that is the basis of our core beliefs. And to answer your question, that's the answer, is that we hunt them because we can. Because there's a huntable population, there's a sustainable, if we have a sustainable harvest that does not harm that population, we're going to be managing it. We're going to be putting biology resources, which we have already been doing for years with bears, with Mr. Lackey's and his group, and we are going to have game wardens protecting these resources. We're going to have all of the infrastructure of the Nevada Department of Wildlife weighing in on this animal, and it's going to be no different than the deer, the elk, the mountain lions, all the other game animals that we basically manage. So the answer to your question is, why are we doing this hunt? We're doing it because we have a huntable population and we can, and we feel as strongly about the bears as you folks do. And I know that's going to be hard to swallow, and you don't understand, and you can't fathom, the killing of an animal at all. And I think, Commissioner Vogler's point is absolutely correct. It doesn't matter that we're talking about bears. You have the same feelings, I know, with regard to deer, elk, or any animal that we hunt. And so I just want you to go away from this meeting understanding the passion and how we feel about wildlife. And you may not agree with it, but I don't necessarily agree with, with your positions, but I respect them. And I guess what I'm asking is that you respect our, our beliefs and how we manage wildlife. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. McBeath. Appreciate it. Hey, come on. It's got to be the same for everybody. Show respect for everybody's opinion, please. And I very much agree with Mr. McBeath on many things, and I disagree with him on many things. And I've got maybe slightly different motivations, but we're in the same category, going down the same path, I think. Commission is very much filled with conservationists. We're here because we have a great passion about wildlife. We want to see this wildlife continued. We want to see the propagation of the wildlife. The methodology for it is sometimes, I shouldn't even say sometimes, it's often debated and is different from some other people. But basically, we do all share, and I think it'd be fair to say, share with Mr. McBeath as well as most of the other individuals on this commission, the passion, the commitment to preserve and protect this wildlife. The methodology might be different from some people, but okay.